Hello, welcome to Driving Figures. Driving has become an essential skill one must develop, especially if you're a working woman or living in a metro city. Be it a longer or a shorter journey, as long as it is smooth, driving is always fun. But there are certain technical informations which you generally tend to ignore until and unless you're a car enthusiast. Tires are one of the most important part of your vehicle, and recommended tire pressure is a critical element which, if you maintain properly, believe me, is going to pay you dividend. You will be getting more life out of them before they need to be replaced. In today's video, I'll be covering up many queries like what is tire pressure, why is it important, how often should you check it, how to check it, and many more tips related to TP while driving on different roads. So before we proceed, please press the bell icon to subscribe to my channel and stay updated. Car tire pressure is a measurement of how much air is in your tire and ensures that the tires wear evenly and maintain the correct level of grip on the road. The tire size and the tire air pressure specified for your vehicle is decided by the vehicle manufacturer depending on the size and weight of the vehicle and the load it can carry to maximize the safety and comfort while driving. It is usually measured in pounds per square inch or PSI. Now, why is TP important? Tires that contain the specified amount of air pressure is an asset in itself. It ensures longevity of tires, directional stability, efficient braking grip, driving comfort, fuel efficiency, and overall performance of your car. The negative impact of either overinflated or underinflated tires will be vice versa. This may lead to internal and external damage to tires, wear and tear in suspension, poor road grip leading to accidents, blowout of tires, mishandling of vehicles, bouncy rides, rapid replacement of tires, fuel inefficiency, and many more. Let's go with this example. As per this particular vehicle specifications, if 2 to 3 people are traveling with a light luggage, then the recommended TP for the front tire is 41 psi and that of the rear tire is 32 psi. Again, if around 5 people are traveling with heavy luggage, then the TP specified is 42 for the front tires and 44 for the rear ones. The TP for the rear tire here is increased because the load now is more on the rear side of the car as compared to the front side. Again, you will notice that it is differently specified depending on the tire size and the load it is carrying. Based on these fluctuations, it is recommended to always check the tire pressure before you start for long journeys. Do check the TP on regular basis. Visually inspect the tires, ensuring that there are no cracks, or check there is nothing piercing the tire. But one should not just rely on visual checks alone to determine if the TP is adequate or not, as it can lose up to 10 psi or more without that lower pressure being visible to the eyes. So if you are a regular commuter, I would recommend you to check it on daily basis, as it can save you money and headaches down the road. And if you drive just on weekends, then before you start, please ensure that there isn't any slow leakage or abnormal loss of pressure. Morning is the best time to check the tire pressure before the tire has been run or before the ambient temperature rises. This is because of the fact that the recommended tire pressure of your vehicle is based on cold inflation pressure. Gas expands when heated and contracts when temperature falls. So if you measure the tire pressure after the car has been on the road for an hour at the peak of summers, you are likely to get inaccurate reading. The pressure inside warm tires will be high due to heat buildup. So you should never reduce the tire pressure that time, because when they have cooled down, the pressure could fall to below the minimum tire pressure, which is not healthy for your tires. Many of the cars now have TPMS pre-installed, which shows display on your mobile phone or on the dashboard display. and it also notifies if the tire is overinflated or underinflated. Again, if you are a regular commuter, I would suggest you to get TPMS installed by an expert, or else get a TP gauge along with the inflator, because reading the tire pressure is just not enough sometimes. You can use the inflator as and when required. It's very easy to check the TP with both analog and digital TP gauge. You just need to unscrew the valve cap, fit the hose nozzle from the gauge to the valve, and ensure that the two make an airtight seal, and it will display the pressure immediately. Then tighten the valve cap again. In case you find a large puncture on the tire, do not inflate it, as it won't be able to hold the air. Instead, replace it with a stepney or call for assistance. And if there is a slow leak, it is safe to use the inflator. For this, you just need to start the engine, connect the inflator plug to a 12-volt power socket in the car, and then connect the nozzle of the inflator to the tire's valve stem tightly. Then switch on the inflator to fill the recommended air pressure. Once it is done, switch it off and safely disconnect the nozzle. You can now travel to a distance of 10 to 15 kilometers, but do not forget to get it repaired at a nearby service center. Distant journeys are enjoyable when they are hassle-free. So here comes a few tips from my personal experience. First and foremost, never ever ignore the stepney. Always keep a ready-to-use spare tire in your car. Secondly, I would suggest you to fill up nitrogen gas into the tires. Nowadays, it is available in most of the gas stations at a nominal charge. As it is a cold gas, it will not let the tire temperature rise due to high temperature outside, especially when you are driving on highways for long hours non-stop. It will keep the tires inflated longer. And believe me, tires will not be troubles anymore. Friends, if you like the video, hit the like button, share and subscribe to my channel to receive latest updates and informations. And also do share your views in the comment section below.